the verb to have. So here is the structure in the positive and negative form. You can see that the subject pronoun is in blue and the verb to have is in green. And in the negative, we've put the negatives in red. And in the question form, we put the question words do and does in yellow. Let's start with the subject pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, they, we. So the structure of the verb to have, I have, you have, he has, she has, it has, we have, they have. I have a dog. You have a cat. He has blue eyes. She has black hair. It has wings. We have friends. They have chickens. Making negatives with the verb to have. In the negative form, remember, in all forms, that he, she, and it are different from I, you, we, and they. So you notice that he has, she has, and it has. In the negative form, it becomes does not have. She does not have. It does not have. So the three forms which are different are the he, she, and it forms. Otherwise, I, you, we, and they are all the same. So I do not have. You do not have. He does not have. She does not have. It does not have. We do not have. And they do not have. So remember that I, you, we, and they do not. And he, she, and it does not. So to make a negative, we just add the word do or does not after the person, the pronoun in blue, and before the verb to have. So you have a cat becomes you do not have a cat. And she has a cat becomes she does not have a cat. We only have those two options, the do not or does not. In the negative, have and not has. So for example, she has a car, she does not have a car. She has a car, she does not have. We do not add the negative before the has. So she does not has does not exist. She has becomes she does not have. So for example, I do not have a sister. You do not have a mustache. He does not have time. She does not have a brother. It does not have a tail. We do not have an exam. And they do not have a car. How to make negative contractions with the verb to have. You saw the non-contracted forms earlier. To contract the verb to have in the negative form, we take the do or the doesn't, and we remove the space between the do or doesn't and the not, and we remove the O and replace it with an apostrophe. So do not becomes don't. Does not becomes doesn't. So we're just removing the space between the do and the not, and we're removing the O and replacing it with an apostrophe. So I don't have a dog, you don't have a cat, he doesn't have a sister, she doesn't have a brother, it doesn't have a tail, we don't have an exam, and they don't have a car. Let's try some more. I don't have earrings. You don't have milk. She doesn't have curly hair. He doesn't have glasses. It doesn't have a garden. We don't have kids. And they don't have shoes. How to make question forms with the verb to have. To make a question form, just remember this structure. It's do or does plus the person plus the verb to have. So do I have? Do you have? And remember that he, she, and it are different. Does he have? Does she have? Does it have? And remember that I, you, we, and they are all the same. So do I, do you, do we, do they have? Remember, in the question form, the same as in the negative, we use the have and not has. So, for example, she has a car becomes does she have a car? Not does she has. So remember, we're always using the verb have in that form in questions. Does she have? Does it have? Etc. Some examples. Do I have something in my teeth? Do you have a headache? Does he have a drink? Does she have a job? Does it have a pool? Do we have tickets? Do they have Wi-Fi here? Short answers with the verb to have. So remember, to give short answers with the verb to have, if the answer is positive, it's yes, plus the person. If it's I, you, we, or they, it's plus do. So yes, I do, yes, you do, yes, we do, yes, they do. And remember that he, she, and it is different again. So it's yes, he, or yes, she, or yes, it does. Let's practice. Firstly, in the negative form, short answer would be no, plus person, plus don't, or does not have. Or no, he, she, or it doesn't have. Let's try a quick quiz. Pause the video if you need to. How do you make the negative with she and a dog? How do you ask the question with you, the verb to have, and English class today? I, blue eyes, with have. He, sisters or brothers in the question form. Subject, we, negative German class today using the verb to have. They, an exam today with have. And the question form with it and a garden. Pause the video and we'll go through the answers together. So here we go. Number one, she doesn't have a dog. Number two, Do you have English class today? Number 3, I have blue eyes. Number 4, does he have sisters or brothers? Number 5, we don't have German class. Number 6, do they have an exam today? So number 1, she doesn't have a dog. Number 2, do you have English class today? Number 3, I have blue eyes. Number 4, does he have sisters or brothers? Number 5, we don't have German class today. Number 6, they have an exam today. Okay, number 1, she doesn't have a dog. Number 2, do you have English class today? Number 3, I have blue eyes. Number 4, does he have sisters or brothers? Number 5, we don't have German class. Number 6, they have an exam today. And number 7, does it have a garden? Final quiz, short answers. So how do you make a short answer with, does he have a bike? Remember that it's yes plus the person plus does or do. How about number 2? Does it have a cafe? Okay, so number 1, short answers. Number 1. Okay, quick quiz on short answers. So how do you make a short answer with, does he have a bike? Does it have a cafe? Do they have any money? Do you have a boyfriend? Do we have any milk? Does she have a passport? Do I have my keys? Pause the video if you need to, and we'll go over the answers together. So number 1, does he have a bike? Yes, he does. Number 2, does it have a cafe? Yes, it does. Number 3, do they have any money? No, they don't. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I do, or yes, you do. Do we have any milk? No, we don't. Does she have a passport? Yes, she does. And finally, do I have my keys? No, I don't. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.